Hey guys, it's me Kaiwan. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm back with another video of a series called How to Edit Like Famous Instagram popular, public figure or model or photographer. I know I made a video about I'm not gonna make these kind of videos anymore, but I thought about it a lot, and this kind of video is like a niche for my channel, and I think it has a lot of requests on it. So I thought about it, and I was like, if I do it in the most respectful way, because every artist has their own style, and I want to respect the artist itself. I want to give all the credit to the artist. Then I will make a video about him or about her. Today's video, I'm back with another part of Tony Mahfoud video. If you don't know, Tony Mahfoud video went very viral. It has over 700,000 views in the meantime. So I got a lot of requests to make another part of Tony Mahfoud video, but using Lightroom. I'm probably gonna use Lightroom and Photoshop together to make the photo really interesting and all that stuff. All right guys, so before we get into the video, I wanna mention, as always, this video is not, is not for the purpose of copying Tony Mahfoud or any artist that I'm including in this series. This is an inspirational video for showing you some of the tools that I personally use to create a certain style that you can actually, discover more tools and create your own style with it. So this is the whole purpose of this video, and that's why I'm really sensitive about it. All right guys, so without further ado, let's just jump into the Alright guys, so here we are in Lightroom, and as you can see, this is the photo that we have, photo of me. This particular photo is very similar to the latest Tony Mahfoud photos. As you can see, the field and the weather and everything is pretty similar, so we're gonna try to recreate a pretty similar edit too. So I made a quick preset so it can give you a similar vibe of Tony Mahfoud. So the reason I made the preset, obviously I don't want to waste a lot of your time to pretty much do the same thing and do everything. So here the preset will be free. This is one click, you get this look, but obviously this is not the end result. This is not the final result. This is like a saving time, so you can just download the preset. It's for free. It will save you a lot of time. So, but still, we're gonna preview all the adjustment that I did here. As you can see, this is the main basic adjustment here. I brought down the highlight. I added up shadows. Pretty basic stuff. But the most important thing was tone curve. It was very challenging for me to adjust all the color and match all the color together. So this was blue, green, pretty much the same method that fade the highlight and the shadow together in RGB. So yeah, and in HSL I did a lot of things. Pretty much I desaturated most of the color in the photo. Luminance, I brought down some of the red. You can just pause the video if you don't want to download the preset, and if you want to recreate the same thing, you can just pause the video and just go with the numbers. So yeah, here I added a little bit of the grain to make it more, moody vibe, to give it a moody vibe to it. And in camera calibration, pretty much nothing really changed, but like I brought down a little bit of the greeny on the field. So yeah, I mean, these small details are really important to change the whole perspective of the photo. So one thing I want to do before I go to Photoshop and work on it, I want to use this tool called gradient filter. I want to brighten up the sky as much as I can, because later on I want to add another sky that fit more with the photo. So here, to reduce the brightness on my face, I want to use range mask. I'm going to use color on range mask, and then I'm going to select this certain style here, as you can see. So I only want it to be affected on the sky, as you can see. And I want to brighten up my face a little bit, so I'm going to use adjustment brush here. I'm going to just zoom in a little bit here. and make sure you choose auto mask so it will only bright up my face, not the rest of it. So make sure you don't go too crazy. And guys, I will put this photo in the description box below so you can download it and you can actually work on it and practice on it if you want to. So yeah, I'm done with basically adjustment brush 2. Now one thing I want to do, I want to remove these trash over here. So we have clone, so just make sure I want to add a little bit of size here. And just pretty much remove it, and it will automatically remove the trash out. And wait, let me fit the photo. Yeah, so pretty much like this. I want to bring down the size again and just remove the rest of the trash over here. You know, these small details, as I mentioned, it makes a huge improvement, and it has in a photo in a really professional way. So yeah, guys, this is it. Pretty much this is it. This is the before after on Lightroom. Now, to improve the photo and to create a very certain style on Tony Mahfoud latest photos, I'm gonna jump into Photoshop. So all you have to do is just go to File, Export, and then in post-processing you can choose Open in Adobe Photoshop. So it just will, when you export it, it will automatically open in Adobe Photoshop. Alright guys, so as you can see here, I've already edited, and this is the final result. As you can see, this is before, after, and this is the before we have. So we're gonna try to do pretty much the same thing to get to this result. And I think this is a very similar result to Tony Mahfoud latest photos. So without further ado, let's just duplicate the background first and just rename it with original. So we're gonna work on it. Alright, so the first thing I want to do, I want to retouch my face. I want to duplicate twice and rename the up layer with texture. And then I'm gonna rename this with low layer. Okay. So what I want to do here, I want to hide the texture layer, and then I want to click on the low layer. Then I want to go to filter, noise, and we have dust and scratch. In dust and scratch, I want to blur out my face, but make sure you don't go overdo it. I think 8 would be really good on this one because it's not like a close-up photo. If it's a close-up, you can go with more, but make sure you don't blur it out that you don't see the details. So as you can see, I blurred out a little bit that I can see still the line of my eyes. So yeah, just go ahead and don't forget this exact number. It's 8, so you can use it later on Gaussian blur. So then I'm gonna unhide the texture layer, and then I'm gonna go to image, and then we have apply image. So basically, I'm gonna click on invert, and then I'm gonna merge my layer with low layer, and then make sure the blending is at and scale 2. So this is a very quick method to retouch your skin on this method called frequency separation, if you don't actually know. So I'm gonna change the blending mode to linear light, and then I'm gonna zoom in, and then after that I'm gonna start retouching. And you're gonna start with lasso tool here. Make sure the feather is around 15 so we can get a smooth edges. So yeah, pretty much like that. I'm gonna just go ahead and select the part that I want to make it smooth. So then we're gonna go to Gaussian blur. Make sure the same exact number 8. Oh, actually I forgot something. I have to click on the low layer after that. Then I want to do the same process, Gaussian blur 8, and just do the same process for the rest of the skin. And to do that, all you have to do is just hold Command and Control and then F. In your case, it might be different. Here's a shortcut here. So as you can see, like this is from before after. See, as you can see, it's very smooth. It's good to look at it, you know? Yeah. After that, what I want to do basically, I want to create a layer that contains all the layer below by holding Command Option Shift and then press E. So now let's say this retouched. So we're done with the retouching. Then we're gonna go to filter, camera raw filter. I want to bright up the sky a little more here because I'm adding a sky overlay after this. So yeah. And then I want to get back to basic adjustment. I want to add some sharpening too. Let's just get zoom in. I want to add some sharpening too. You know, that's what usually Tony Mahfoud does. As you can see, it's very contrasty and very sharpy, and I really like that. And now I'm gonna open one of my sky in the new pack of my sky overlays. So let's go ahead. So yeah, this is the sky overlays. It contains around 15 sky in one pack. So these are a couple of them. I think I'm gonna go with number 6. I think it will be really good. It will match on the with this photo. So yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna open this one. So if you're interested, you can actually get this sky overlay pack. The link will be in the description. So all you have to do is just drag it to your main photo and then add a layer mask, and then just slide it out from the gradient tool. After that, we're gonna use a black and white gradient tool. Just slide it out to make a smooth transition, or we can say blending. So yeah, to make it more realistic, obviously I want to go to add some blur to it, Gaussian blur, maybe around somewhere between 12, maybe 20. Yeah, 20 would be good. Click OK. Alright, so after applying the sky, one thing I really like about Tony Mahfoud style, that he puts a lot of overlays on his photos. So I got 2 dusty picture here. I will put the link in the description. So I'm just gonna use both of them. So these dusty pictures, they're not really a big deal, but like they can enhance the photo in a good way. Like they can give you like a dramatic, you know, effect on the photo. So all you have to do is just change the blend mode to screen to remove this black background. Yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna go to use the other one. I'm gonna use this for the bottom of the image. Yeah, change the blend mode to screen. So after that, I want to add the layer mask to both of the dust layer, and then I'm gonna paint with brush to remove the not necessary part. Paint with black brush, for example. I want to remove some of the dust on my face here, and pretty much doing the same thing here to the other dusty picture. So yeah, I want to see that the focus goes, the attention goes to my face, which is a really good sign. Yeah, pretty much like that. As you can see, I like it. I really like it. Now I want to do dodge and burning. So to do dodge and burning here, I have to create a new layer. This is the quick way to do dodge and burning. Let's just rename this. So I'm gonna shift and click on delete or backspace. Then I'm gonna fill my layer with 50% gray. Then change the normal blending to overlay. And then here we have the tools, dodge tool and burn tool. I'm gonna just go ahead and zoom in, and I want to start dodge and burning on my face. Make sure the exposure around 15 and make sure it's mid-tone. So yeah, I want to start dodging my cheek a little bit. Yeah, pretty much like that. Awesome. You can dodge on the lips too. I think they can make a huge improvement. It's weird. it's kind of weird for me to, you know, retouch my lips. I don't know why I'm even mentioning this, but yeah. Anyway, yes. Let's just go add more brightness here. My hands are really awkward here. I don't know why I did this, but like, let's dodge it out. I like it. before after. This is only dodging, so let's go ahead to do burn tool process. Pretty much the same process, but this time we're burning the dark areas. Like this, maybe around 15. Yeah, so pretty much as you can see, I like it. Yeah. Then I want to add I want to make my brush a little bit bigger. Paint over my jacket. This is nice. Then we can go and dodge the nature. I mean, burn the nature. Burn the nature. Yeah, pretty much like this. Just like we kind of give it a dark vignette to the photo too. Also, we can. Yeah, I really like it before after. Basically, I want to go ahead and create another layer that contain all the layer below by holding Command, Option, and Shift, then press E. And then I want to go ahead and use filter and camera raw filter. I really like camera raw filter. It's like it allows me to do a lot of things, pretty much just like Lightroom. So here I'm gonna go to split toning. I want to add some, you know, maybe yellow tone to the photo, and then add a little bit of a blue tone to the shadow. So as you can see, before, after, I really like it. So this is pretty much what Tony does. It's he has like a goldenish tone on the highlight here, and he has a very cool, like we can say, cyan tone on the shadow. So here I want to add more, grain a little bit more. And then we have maybe, wait, let me check. I want to maybe add some of the fade to the highlight here. Yeah, I think it'll work. Before, after, as you can see, this is amazing. I love fading the highlight out, pretty much. Yeah, before, after. I really like it now. Click OK. Alright, so now let's go ahead, click before, after. As you can see, one thing I want to do, I want to go ahead and use adjustment. We have selective color. In selective color, we have yellow here. So I might actually add a little bit, brighten up a little bit of the yellow. Yeah, I want to add a little bit of the, I want to brighten up a little bit. So as you can see, before, after. So yeah, I mean, that's it pretty much. If we can go ahead and, I think I did better. See, this is it. I mean, I don't really think anyone can make the same edit. It's like I do it randomly, so this is pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty much the same process, but like I did it better here. It was like, this is my second time editing. So guys, I mean, this is it. This is the final result, guys. I hope you like it. And let me go ahead and show you the before. This is before, this is after. So yeah, this is it. I mean, I know it's a long tutorial, but it takes a lot to create something, you know, something good. So yeah, I hope you learned something today from me. If not, just comment down below how can I improve, and maybe comment down below for the next video so I can make a video about any artist here. So yeah, also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can go ahead and check out my stuff. If you like it, maybe you can give it a follow. Anyway guys, if you're interested to check out my preset packs, overlay and everything, the link will be also in the description for my store. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.